We're going to start our webinar. Let me share my screen. Right. Okay. Right, give me a second here. Gonna get the presentation ready for you guys. And right. All right, Michael, can you see my screen?
Absolutely. Looks good.
Nice, 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 nice. Again, hello everyone. So this is our webinar on AI, and it's the title today is leveraging AI to boost construction productivity. So we're gonna look at some tools and some information how you can leverage AI to boost your construction projects. Um, before we start, let's talk about ourselves. So BuildiFyPro is an evolving AI-powered construction management software designed to help construction companies. Our mission is to empower construction companies of all sizes. So as far as for me, again, my name is Junior Charles. I'm the BuildiFyPro founder. Been into the AI since 2017, almost a decade. It's about 16, 17. I got my first AI product in the market called Vision Insight IO. Basically, it was doing facial recognition in the computer vision AI space. And being with Office Depot, one of the 1,000 Fortune company for more than a decade, been wearing a lot of hats. And today, I'm here to share my knowledge with you on AI and how construction can benefit from AI. We want to welcome Seti. Thank you for joining us on the webinar. So we have Michael with us. Michael, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi, I'm Michael Gensler. I spent about 30 years in different industries, and I started out in construction, actually with power tools. But during my whole tenure in corporate, we always looked at the project management, and I know a lot about the pitfalls of project management and the tools that are mostly used, like MS Projects, and the things that we don't really track in these tools, and where AI becomes a game changer, because it reminds us of all the different things that we neglected in our complex projects.
Nice, nice. Thank you. So Michael been a very, very big, construction professional assistance to us to help us deliver this product. So we're going to diving into the presentation today. First off, we're going to talk about three things today. The very first thing is how AI powered tool can help you streamline workflows, automate tasks, and enable predictive scheduling. So we're gonna talk about that. That's the first thing. The second thing we're going to talk about, safety. How safety can, how AI can help in safety into the construction industry, and how you can actually help your employees or help your company to be safer with AI. The third thing we're going to discuss today is how do you maximize resources and minimize waste. We're going to talk a little bit about that and how some AI optimization strategies. So how you can maximize resources. Okay, so there's that saying that all of you know, time is money. So how AI can help you save on time, and so that way you can save on money, or your profit to go up. So the very first thing is the when we look at projects, and Michael alluded to this a little bit about MS project. It's a very, very good tool. Don't get me wrong. And I know, some of you watching that webinar right now know that, MS Project is the tool a lot of the time for your project. So what we did on our end, so to help you to optimize your project timeline, there are certain things that to find them in MS Project, you have to be not only an expert, you got to know your way around. So we put things very seamless, very easy for you to use, because if we were talking today about optimizing, getting some time back, so we want to help you with that. So when you look at AI analyzing, those data from your project and give you like the optimal resource allocation. So what you get back is again, it's time. And when you get back time, you save on money and you gain more profit. So one of the things we believe that the way you can optimize project timelines is actually go back your project, get your project, feed it to AI model, which we'll talk a little bit about it if you're not familiar with what an AI model is. So, and then let it optimize, take your old project, your past project, and optimize it for your future project or your current project. We understand that, every project is different. Every project is unique. Our AI gonna just take a couple of projects and make my current or future projects to be optimized. We understand that, and that's why the AI, the AI model, the more it learns about the pattern of your projects, it will adjust, to help you to gain more time. So that's the first thing we believe that you can save on cost. The first area, which is the project timeline, project scheduling. The second thing is, it's good to have those very, resource optimization and project timeline optimization. But, how do you do that? So that's where we want to talk about some tools. The tools that can help you, reduce this planning time we are discussing right now. So, bear with me a little bit. It may go a little bit technical, but I'll get back into business capabilities of AI. The very first tool that we believe that is a tool called TensorFlow. TensorFlow is a very technical tool that help you with a lot of those modeling, a lot of those machine learning to actually feed the data and use a tool like TensorFlow to help you make some prediction, some optimization. So this is very technical, but at the same time, it's very useful for data scientists to actually use them, and they use them a lot to help for optimization and help you in everything you do with machine learning. The second technical tool is what we call the scikit-learn. So this is another very useful tool if you are in a data space, that this tool will really help you more into like linear regression and stuff like that. We're not gonna get into too technical, but this is the tool that the data scientists use a lot of the time to help to do some some AI model. The second one, the third one actually here, another tool. This is it's called OpenCV, Open Computer Vision. This is like we call a open source, meaning that you don't really pay for it to use it, but it helps the most about vision, computer vision, about vision, like in a safety environment, to do like a scanning of your environment and get some, some answers to whatever you train it. And by the way, the product that I had, that I developed, the facial recognition, used a little bit about OpenCV to actually, help the model to learn, feed it data to learn about, different faces, different faces. Retail, the idea was for retail, when people come in the store, of course, they will have the signage that there is, just like we have signage, you have camera, security. So you have some signage for facial recognition that will, capture your face. And then next time that customer comes back, that tool will know that, hey, you have a returning customer, and well that a returning customer, what it means more money. So OpenCV is a very powerful tool that you can use not only for facial recognition or vision, to kind of see around and get an analysis of, especially for safety purposes, but also for you can use it to actually teach it about, the design, project design, and understand certain design and stuff like that. So this is a really good tool. The last one I want to talk about is YOLO. It's like it's another tool for detection, object detection that you can use actually to help you not only on your environment, but when it comes to planning, that will help you into the the project design, that you can look at maybe Beam, integrated with Beam to understand the design. So that way you can cut time on that. And any of those tools as well can help you. We have some, there are some tool out there that can generate a building, that can generate a plan for you. I mean, they still in development, but this is another good, good use of those tools to help you on reducing time instead of having hours, weeks, or if not months of designing and construction. These two, even though they are very technical, but this is what we hear. You don't need to know these tools. That's our job, to actually get your understanding of what you want to accomplish, and then you leverage those tools to give you solution, to give you value. All right. So the other thing that we believe that that can help you in saving money, it's improved team communication. So one of the things that we noticed, project managers, superintendent, where you name it, they receive a lot of emails, and a lot of attachments, a lot of things going on to to show, yeah, I mean, to ask questions and stuff like that. By the way, before I move on, let me quickly go over one of our communication tool real quick, so that way you can have a quick peek of that. So
Let
for
me add
example,
also some information there. It's not only the setting up the schedule and have the project scheduled out, the planning time. It's also the changes that happen in the execution of the project. And they always determine or have an impact on the timeline, also on the cost. So with AI, you always get a suggestion what this impact is and what the cost impact could be. And for us, in my experience, changes were the time when you can make money.
yes,
Because the customer requests something that was not in the original requirements, and then he also will accept the cost for the change if you document it right. So if you have the tool that documents everything and communicates the change and the cost, you can make extra money. Even if you had a project that is negative in the beginning, you can still turn it into a project that's positive with these tools, because you get all this extra impact on your profit line, on your bottom line, because you have new money makers in there, which sometimes in the construction world, it gets forgotten. You talk to your client and he says, oh, I need this on the roof and this and that. you say, yeah, we will, and you forget to record it, you forget to put it in. If with this AI tool, it's quickly done, and you can quickly send out the quote for the additional changes, and then you get your money at the end. Otherwise, you get a lot of discussion at the end, and you have to pray to get your money.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
A big difference between losing money and making money.
Exactly. You got it right. You said it well. Yeah, that's exactly right. So now we talked about how time is money and how can save time. For instance, this is a view of our tool when it comes to communication. So you got a bunch of communication. By the way, let me give you a quick rundown of this. So basically, every communication we actually put it into a hub, into a communication hub, no matter what it is. It could be RFI communication, sending question, it could be an email, and you name it. So we push it into a communication hub for you. So that way you can actually, have everything centralized into one place, every communication. So now it doesn't matter now who sends you that information, that email. Instead of going to your email, like maybe it has some other thing related, not related to the project. You have other HR email, you have other whatever emails, but this one is specific, triggered, centralized for your own project. You can see the list of all your projects that you are working on, how many emails you haven't read yet with those red numbers. And you got a list of all the emails, based on their subject line and the questions. And if it's, a lot more information, you just read it to see more. And, we make it very simple for you because we know that your time is precious. And we don't want to give you a very complicated UI so that way you don't understand what's going on. So the other thing where the AI comes in, so we don't, splash it out in your face. Hey, this is AI, but we put it very seamless for you. Like if you want to use it, to help you, which we believe will help you save time, you can just, get a view of what's going on. For example, what we give you, we just took one of the email. We do a summarization of that email for you, so you don't have to read a bunch of email to know, okay, what's going on. So you got something, and it tells you this is a summary based on email content. Okay, so for example, that subject line. Okay, so it gives you a quick summarization. The other thing we give you is a list of priority. So you have, let's say you're working with 5, 10, 20 projects. So which one do I go first? So we do based on the content of the emails. The AI give you, and again, the AI will learn more about your project, about your business, and then give you, those are the priority inbox. Those are the ones that you should look into. Right there, we move like 5, 10, 20, 50 emails for you to read. So we give you the top 3 to go into. The other thing we give you is, some predictive. So for instance, the AI based on the old project and the current project, it can give you an estimation of, chances or probability that the project will be late. So basically this help you to be proactive, not just reactive when something happens. So that way, again, when you're proactive, you save on money, you save on time, you save on cost, so all of that. So the other thing is, like I was telling you about RFI, people, I've read a document a couple months ago that they may have 100, if not, 200 plus. It depends on the size of the project of RFI. People asking questions. What does that mean? What is it in that plan? Do I do this? So all of this taking all of your time, the architect time, the project manager time, the project manager juggle with 10 projects. Okay, this guy, I'm gonna get to him to answer. So the AI will help and give an answer like if it was you. So you can see, I reviewed the elevator specification. So it doesn't show like it's a machine answering the person. It answers like naturally, what we call the natural language, to actually when the person reads it, it understands that, okay, this is from a person, it's not a machine. So when you read it, you say, okay, so that's the question. You can, and by the way, we're not here to replace human. I mean, AI, no matter what they say in the news or, it's not here to really replace employees. It's to augment them, to help them to be more efficient. So you can use the response that the AI generated for you based on that question. You can either use it or just ignore it, and then you enter your own question. But to save you time, as soon as you click yes, I gonna take your suggestion, it sends it out. So what the AI gonna do, it's gonna look at every other question similar to that question of that RFI and see something that you accepted, and either give you better answer or give you the same answer for you to just send it. We were asked to put a way for you to actually always use that answer type of thing for questions similar, but this can be done as well. But by seeing that, you just send it out. You don't have to go and spend a lot of time and find things. You just send it out. The other thing is document. You receive a lot of attachment, a lot of document. So it will tell you, let's say you miss, I don't know, an email that they sent you an attachment. It gives you, hey, this blueprint has been changed. There's a new version out there, so it tells you this is something that has been done by the AI. You can, again, ignore it, but we think that ignoring it is not a good, because that's what this tool is here to help you to save on time. So let's move on to the presentation. So now going back to our presentation, so improve team communication, with subcontractors, with, you name it, and that really, we believe that based on the project, you'll save a good 8 to 10% at least on costs, on, delay. If this in an RFI, they wanted you to insert it, 2 days ago, and then you realize, oh my God, I forgot to answer that RFI. But that's what the tool here to help you, kind of partner with you to help you to be more successful. All right, let's go. So predictive scheduling. So we believe that also AI will help in scheduling, which we show at the beginning. So you can save up to 40% decrease. You can have up to 40% decrease on missed deadline. So because the AI will know that, X project, X, Y, and Z project, the last 100 project, last 200 projects, kind of similarities and the task and the things, you may forgot to add something, or maybe deadlines you forgot and what have you. That's why, AI would actually partner with you and help you out.
Yeah, we had a time we built a machine and we forgot one important component.
Wow.
And in the end, we wanted to test the machine and say, when is this component coming?
Right.
And we had to wait another 3 weeks to get the component. So our complete deadline was shut.
Exactly.
This can happen with AI because it checks the completeness of all tasks.
Exactly. It checks completeness and know, when it's trained to understand that, okay, like you said, Michael, that's a perfect example. So you would know that after you plan your project, you feed it to AI, hey, review this. It will tell you that you're missing this. And if you put something that, give you some, suggestion, just like I show you into the RFI answer. So we'll help you to be more productive and understand that, okay, I should not be, if you forgot something, you will remember, it will help you to remember. And if you add a task to order something too soon, because let's say you have to order some material to be on the site too soon, guess what? You're going to have blockage in the site if it's too soon. This is where AI help you with the project planning. Okay, let's move. There's a lot we could say about that, but let's move on. The second thing is resource allocation enhancement. We took equipment, for instance, equipments, they have longevity. So by adding IoT devices, by adding, preventive maintenance, by adding things to help your equipment, so you don't have to spend money to repair it because you missed the deadline, for replacing the oil, for, whatever the issue is, just like our cars, sometimes we forget to do anything. You can mess up the engine. I know we have electric cars, okay, blah, 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 but, but just one example that right now, that's why you have on your car, hey, your car is due, all of those things. So it's the same for your equipment. AI will help you to have, preventive maintenance, predictive scheduling on your maintenance, on the maintenance of your equipment. And the same for, for employees that you have or subs, that help you to allocate them better. The other thing is, we just talk about it, the on-site productivity, real-time progress tracking, AI-powered computer vision monitoring, to know about the safety of your employees and everything. So again, AI, will boost your productivity, not just your productivity, but your bottom line, your profit when you have AI implemented, integrated into your business workflow. So other things that we want to talk about is some repetitive tasks. So there are tasks that you have employees, or maybe your assistant, or maybe somebody in the office. It's like, it's not that tedious, but it's like it's the same thing. Also, asking question about, I don't know, policy on your company. So this is another big, 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 big area where AI will help you to boost productivity. So let me show you one more thing about this intelligent chatbot for handling inquiries. I have another demo. Let me show it to you real quick. So, for instance, so this one, as you can see, this one is something that can be deployed into your server, or we can deploy on our servers to give it to you. This is an add-on to Buildify Pro. So this is an extra value or extra benefits that we're giving you. For instance, and then everything here can be customized. Visually speaking, we can do logo and everything that you want to change here. For instance, let's say you have a document. So this one, I got that new housing authority thing. Let's assume this was a policy of your company, and then you deploy this into your HR department for your employee to use. So basically, I know this, it's ChatGPT. You like, okay, I can use ChatGPT. But the problem with ChatGPT, by the way, ChatGPT, it's a great tool, and any other chat, LLMs or chat bot out there that you can use. But the thing is, for instance, when you upload something like that, a document, data privacy. Do you know where your document will be? Are they gonna use your data of your document? But with this one, this is on your server. This is your stuff, and we give it. We plan it so that way you don't have to worry about data privacy, data security. So that way you have a tool. I would call it an agent. I know people AI agent. I know there are a lot of definition of AI agent, but a tool that helps your employee. Believe it or not, your employee, you may not know, they are using ChatGPT to get their things done. So why not have something internal for them to use that you have control of it? Because right now, if they want to get things done, they're going to go outside. They're going to go to ChatGPT. They're going to go to Claude. They're going to go to anywhere they can find AI to use it, because they use it themselves. So you can, for their own stuff. So you can use something that they're already using, like kind of the way they use it. Hey, I know you use ChatGPT for your for your personal stuff. hey, we have an agent that you can use almost the same thing. You ask question, he give you answer. You ask question, you give it. Let's say I say what this I don't know what this document is about. Okay. I usually don't like ask too much like long questions. I just for demo purposes. So boom. It says this document is a mini solicitation for construction manager as agent service for mariners, blah, blah, blah. It gives you the essential that you need to in a second. You'll be like, man, I mean, you get your answer in a second. Imagine that you have to read that document for like, I don't know, 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Imagine adding those 5 minutes, those 10 minutes, those 30 minutes, those hours to read and understand this document. Imagine how much more, how much money, how much time your employee is gonna save when they use a tool. Like you give them a tool that they can use, they can be freely upload the company document into that system. That's something that you own. That's something that is on your server. Or even if you want us to spin up servers to give it to you, you own the document, the data that's flowing into the system. It's not something that goes to some place that you have no idea if it's gonna go, wherever it's gonna go, but you have control over it. So this is another way, another tool to help you save on time, to save, on repetitive tasks, that you can give to, time you can give back to your employer, give back to your company so you can save money. All right, let's move on. Cost saving. So this is an example of a condominium development company. They use machine learning from Google Cloud. And the article, I should, it says they save 130 hours in, which equivalent about $120,000. I mean, you saving that much money in every project. Let's say you have 10 projects like that you're saving money with AI like that, 120. You're talking about millions and millions of dollars that you're saving for a year, per year. So this is how powerful AI is. So, again, I cannot stress that much, that more, because AI, will help you to save money, will help you to be more productive. Not just you, your company, your employees, your shareholders. It's gonna help them to, save on costs and make more money. Minimizing human error. So, for example, the quick demo I just showed you, maybe the person who's reading that document, has a tired eye, didn't see one line or missed something, in probably a contract. Guess what? This chatbot, this agent will not miss a word, and they will give you exactly what you need to know, as opposed to human may miss something. But guess what? When the AI do a summarization, when the AI give them complete answer to a question, the human now spend less time to review what the AI gives, and we can also as human verify it, but 99%, I always be very conservative, 99% of the time, the answer will be, right. So it helps minimizing human error, especially with someone doing something repetitively all the time. At some time, they may get tired, So anyway, so let's move on. Now, safety. Okay, so we are approaching on time. Safety. It is a big deal. It's a big deal in construction, and we believe that safety should be one of the top priorities in every construction, which I know as construction professionals, owners, or superintendent, project manager, safety manager, that I guess better than me how safety is important. So it's so important that it can cost you a lot of money. So
I remember that. I had a product liability case. It was my first case in Chicago. and I didn't even know the product, but I just started the job, and I had a $10 million claim on my
Wow.
desk, and I was like, "Ooh, how did that happen?"
Wow. Wow. Yeah.
That was
So
before AI. So
that was before AI. Wow. So we imagine, for instance, we got this from OSHA, New Jersey contractor, $1 million in penalty. This is how important safety is. Um, Department of Labor, City Long Range contractor for 32 violation in FOMA, and it cost them about $800,000 to pay, for 32 violation, exposing to deadly fall hazard. It just like, enough measure didn't take place. For instance, this one is currently in investigation. And by the way, those are public information. It's not something I'm leaking people's information or companies' information into that webinar. This is public information. So, you got here, no fall protection. And this is, another big one. So OSHA is very particular, with safety, and I know you know it, but I just want to re-emphasize that, and he was a construction laborer, was 42 years old, and, no protection was being used. So, I mean, you'll be like, where was the superintendent on the site? Where was the foreman? Where was, where were these people? So they don't see this guy didn't have any fall protection and then let him work this way. So this is what AI will help you. The things that human missed, and then the AI will help you, will alert you, will let you know. Hey, you got this going on. You got to pay attention, because we have a lot going on the job site. We have a lot that we have to take care of. So, those things may happen. I mean, it will be easy to blame the superintendent, I don't know, the foreman or whoever, or the company, but they may miss it. It's a possibility they miss it. And that's why AI here. AI is not here to be a big buzzword, but it's business capability, business value to help you on those type of things. Not only business value, but in that case, saving lives, you know? So anyway, let's move on. So,
but it's also a competitive advantage.
right,
So imagine you don't use AI, but
right,
your competitor uses it. So he gets all the benefits. He has the productivity increase. He can undercut you in the next quotation, and he wins the project.
exactly.
Normally, there's only one winner. And if you don't have the best tools, the best productivity, then you don't get the projects. And that's where the difference comes between AI users and AI non-users. AI doesn't take your job, but the person using AI takes your job if you don't.
Exactly.
So that's the key message here.
Perfectly said. Perfectly said. Yeah. So if you have the tool to help the job to help the job to be done, so you get a better competitive advantage from someone who never used AI or doesn't want to use AI to help. It's not just a buzzword, guys. It's something that's revolutionizing every industry, and construction is no different. So some of the things like AI surveillance system. So you may have some, cameras and stuff. So our tool to do a video analysis, you just feed it the video and then it does the analysis for you. So once you feed it the video, or you can just take your phone, let's say your camera that you have, they don't record, or if they record, you have no way to get that file, you can use your phone. Today, everybody has a phone, and then use your phone and do a recording, boom, send it to our system, let the system do the analysis and do your job and continue to do your other work. And then once it's done, send you an alert, it's done, or send you an email, and then you can see the report of what's going on. Accident reduction, the more you have, those capability, the more you reduce those things. And guess what? Reduce compensation, workers' comp, money, and you name it, wearables integration. This could be one of your, I don't know, your benefit perk to your employees, and that integrated with an AI system that tells you, hey, this guy is tired, this guy is, needs some rest, whatever it is, and then send you that information. Today, like, we have wearables, telling you the heart rate, right, Michael? It tells you your heart rate. It tells you a lot of things about you, but just putting in your hand. You imagine get that and feed it into an AI system, to give you information. I know it's probably look like HIPAA, it gotta be, all of those things, but that will help you, to actually save, like people tired at work because they gotta get the job done. You have a deadline, I don't know, whatever it is, and then they don't tell you. But feeding this with AI, will help you to analyze, okay, is this, I remember not too long ago, I was driving, and then I went to Gainesville, Florida, and the whole day, I mean, it's like about 3, 4, 5 hours, I don't remember, but I didn't sleep. On my way back, it was a rental car. It was a Toyota, but a Toyota Corolla. Nothing bad about Toyota Corolla, but to explain how AI is like, it's not for Mercedes, not for a big, naming car, but it was a Toyota Corolla. And I got something on my dashboard saying, are you tired? Do you want to get coffee? So somehow they have some sensors in the dashboard of the car that get my facial expression to, and get a result of, to know that, okay, he is tired. Let's suggest something. Let's recommend. Maybe the prompting the human about something. Okay, yeah, I may know I'm tired, but a system like confirming that I am tired, I think that could push me to take action, So, but the beauty of it, you don't have to go with what the AI tells you, even though you know that it can be, very accurate. It can be the answer that's needed, but how would I say that? It is becoming more and more important for you to pay attention to AI. Predictive analytics for your risk, any risk, assessment that you do, for, past, current, and stuff. The data will give you some predictive on your risk on the project, on the site, and weather, prediction, our tool, will give you, based on the plan, will give you a prediction of at least 7 days, and then can go up all the way to 14 days. And, we're working to find, to get a better prediction for at least a good 30 days, or if not more, to help in that sense, because especially in Florida, you don't know when it's gonna rain. You may have big sun and then poof, and then and then rain. You'll be like, oh man, where did that come from? But I'm sure some of you have some type of mechanism, but this is part of the AI, boosting, helping you to be more productive, so that way what's coming. A quick safety alert, high winds expected tomorrow, ensure that loose material, kind of before your guys leave for the day, hey, guys, check to see everything is good, because tomorrow you may have rain, we may have those things, you may not even think about them, but the AI, that's what it does, to help you remember those things. And like your partner, AI power safety training and education. So one of the things we believe that, all of those tools, they are great. We believe that also that education is a big thing as well, for you, for your company, for your employee, to know this tool exists and to show them that you are investing in those tools to help them, to protect them, so that way, they understand that you care for them. And also this will boost their morale as well, believe it or not, to be more productive. You see how the connection, even though it's not directly connected, you see where the productivity can connect here too. So because they see that you're investing in their in tools to help in their life, their safety and everything, they will be more productive. They will be, I mean, they will love you for that. All right. So
Yeah, think about the OSHA inspector when he
right,
comes to your job site
right,
and you show him all this, he will be flabbergasted.
exactly,
It will set the scene for his inspection. He said he will think, oh, these guys really know what they're doing. They're
exactly,
taking care of everything. They think of everything. They inform their people. So there is a lower likelihood that he will go into depth with these things. He will more talk about your tools and your um, findings and say, okay, oh wow, it's trending down, or this is this, oh this was the high wind, and you took precaution. It gives a different inspection at the end.
exactly,
It's not, oh, I saw this. I said, yes, this is new. We track you can watch the videos. We track every day, and we have the video for every day. You
exactly,
you will
exactly.
walk away with like maybe a warning if something happens on that day,
Yeah, yeah.
but you will not get fined.
Yeah, because it see that you're putting, again, well said, Michael. It will see that you put, tools in place to help with, getting, safety implemented, getting safety in the site. You get those reports, you get, those things to help a safety manager, for instance, safety manager and executive. Maybe, if you are a CFO, you see like, okay, how we doing, safety related cost saving, kind of give you like a view of where you are when it comes to safety, and not only executive, you got like a project manager, what they want to see, they want to see, some of the budget variance, they want to see, some of those things going on, like, for the staff, and also the good thing is, not only give you the trends, but also some insight, for your role, for what the data we give you, some recommendation, and for instance, let's say the superintendent, the superintendent, give you something, hey, we noticed that the subcontractor safety performance is below target. Consider implementing, some things to help you to be more productive, not just a software, but a partner to help you to be more productive, give you some insight. There are some correlation between data and, when, because those data, when you feed the system with those data, looks at it, make analysis, and give you insight, and, help you, basically make you more productive, So again, this is not just AI buzzword, but actual use cases, business capabilities to help you to be more, productive again. So
Yes,
predict,
think think about an executive. I was an executive. I
right,
always I I I always try to mitigate the risk, but I couldn't think of everything. I would have loved to have a tool like that. I
nice,
There were so many things that could go wrong and did go wrong in my tenure, and I was uh, very careful, and I actually checked everything, and still something went wrong. And
yes,
if I could have mitigated that risk even more, I would have slept better. As an executive, you're always one foot in jail. So you
yeah,
always have to be very careful what you do and make sure that nobody gets harmed. And
exactly.
if you have a support like that, it's absolutely essential and absolutely awesome. I would sleep well now. I would sleep well tonight.
I'm glad that's why you brought up to helping us out, because you see the value, and I appreciate that, Michael. So definitely we coming on time. So predictive analysis, we give you some incident prevention. We just show you, significant cost saving. Ensuring what Michael was saying. when OSHA, whatever safety officer, I don't know, visit for an audit, what have you, when they see all of those things you have in place, you have a tool that actually does check in, all of those things, it's very unlikely that you make that guy, unhappy, So
And he sees the progress too. So
it's exactly.
he would be very happy.
Exactly. So, real-time safety alert system, job site, injury reduction, all of those things, when you prevent those, you save and you make your worker, your company more productive. Now let's go quickly into maximize resources. So, resources, when you have a project, the project is, if you don't have a tool, I'm not saying that you will not be delayed, but when you have AI driven resource allocation tool with you, you know what resources you need. You know how many resources. It's not that, hey, this task needs to be, I gotta put 3 guys, I gotta get subs. Guess what? When you put things on it to get the project done, yes, you get not the project, the task done, but the thing is, you're spending a lot of money, But the AI will say, okay, you know what? Maybe you don't need that many people on that task. Maybe if you do this, to help you, look at the resource needs. So don't spend money on getting more people to get that things done, and and then you have a tool that can help you to make that better. And hence, again, the same word is coming up again, productivity, optimize resource distribution, it boosts productivity, because definitely when you have people allocated the right way, in the correct time, the right time, on task, on things that they need to do, definitely you boost productivity. You can and you will reduce, material waste when you have AI, system like Buildify Pro. You will be able to manage your material. You will be able to know when time to order material, not to order yet, and is it too early, is it too late, and stuff like that. So you get all of these at your fingerprint to actually make those prediction, to make those things worth your investment. AI predictive for waste management lead to sustainable construction practices. 20% material and material shortage, 30% excess material reduction. So imagine how much money there, So, again, productivity. Now, you know, we talked a lot in the last 52 minutes. We give you and we show you, we don't just talk about them, we show you that we actually currently have those capabilities. So embrace AI, embrace it. I mean, for efficiency, safety, growth. I mean, AI will help you on those. I mean, if you forget everything that I just said on that webinar, of course, you're going to watch it again, but, remember efficiency, safety, and it help your company to grow. So, for that, we are available for you. You can send us an email if you need more questions, because in less than an hour, there are so much we can help you with, or we can let you know, we can inform you. It's not enough in less than 1 hour. That's why we have this. We have this form. You can scan it. It's a QR code. What this is gonna help us to get your information. If you're interested to get a AI strategy session or assessment, to know, okay, where, we want to understand, where are you in your AI journey, how we can help, how we can bring value to you, from start, from bottom up, or maybe from the middle up. Maybe you're already up there somehow, and you just need a little boost, or you maybe, I don't know. That's what we are here. You can scan the QR code, and based on those questions, we can, work together and make you and your company more productive. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you.